Welcome back. Today, I have to make a confession. Brazil has truly returned to their old, magnificent form. And no, it's not just my opinion. If you watch today's match, you know exactly what I mean. For those of you following the game live, you've witnessed something extraordinary. How long has it been since we saw Brazil play like this? Forget the goals for a moment. Yes, Brazil scored 3, but today, it's not just about the scoreboard. It's about the style, the strategy, the attacking approach, the midfield control, and the defensive discipline. Every aspect of their game screamed dominance. Even without Neymar Jr. on the pitch, Brazil displayed a level of attacking football that feels almost untouchable. Vinicius Jr., Rodrygo, the team moved fluidly, aggressively, creatively. Under Carlo Ancelotti, this squad isn't just good. It's on a completely different level. Honestly, I can't imagine any top-tier team beating this Brazil side easily right now. Ancelotti has crafted a team that blends experience and youth, power and creativity. Watching them, it's impossible not to believe that Brazil is a serious favorite for the 2026 World Cup. Let's talk about tactics. Today's match was a tactical masterclass. Ancelotti opted for a wing-based strategy, emphasizing wide play where both fullbacks, on the right and left, would overlap and create overloads. If you see my previous match analysis videos, you already know what I mean. Today, the Brazilian wingers and fullbacks orchestrated attacks with precision. Estêvão William and Wesley partnered brilliantly on the right, linking up with chemistry that promises a worry-free right flank for Brazil in the future, assuming no injuries. Van der Sar was injured, but Wesley stepped in seamlessly and delivered top-level performance. Now, moving to the goals and key moments. The first goal came from Estêvão William, and it's crucial to recognize the supporting brilliance behind it. Lucas Paquetá and Douglas Santos played critical roles in creating the space and opportunity. Douglas Santos, although not the scorer or the assister, was essential off the ball. He moved intelligently, drew defenders, created lanes, and provided that crucial pass sequence to Raphinha, who then delivered a perfect cross. From that cross, Estêvão executed a stunning bicycle kick. The beauty of this goal isn't just the finish, it's the collective movement, the anticipation, and the tactical awareness displayed by the entire team. Full credit goes to Estêvão, of course, but Douglas Santos deserves significant recognition for his vision and off-the-ball intelligence. The second goal was Lucas Paquetá's moment of brilliance. Coming off the bench in the 71st minute, he scored in the 72nd minute, capitalizing on a perfectly timed cross from Luis Enrique. Isn't that incredible? Paquetá had been absent from the national team for a while, yet he steps onto the pitch and immediately changes the game. The goal perfectly demonstrates Brazil's old rhythm. Sharp, decisive, fluid attacking football that recalls the golden era of their play style. And then came the third goal from Bruno Guimarães, who played as a box-to-box midfielder today. His positioning, timing, and finishing were impeccable. The scenario leading to the goal was equally impressive. The play started from the back with center forward Caio Jorge, who dropped deep, intercepted the ball, and initiated the attack. Through precise passing and intelligent movement, the ball reached the final third, setting up Bruno for a clinical finish after Luis Enrique's initial shot hit the post. This sequence shows how well-coordinated Brazil's transitions are, from defense to midfield to attack, and how every player contributes to the final outcome. Let's also not forget the defensive performance. Brazil's backline, anchored by Marquinhos and Gabriel Magalhães, was solid. Marquinhos made crucial saves and interventions, ensuring the opponent had no clear chances. Magalhães displayed exceptional physicality, handling challenges with composure, and dominated aerial duels. Defensive discipline allowed the midfield and forwards to play freely, knowing that the back line had everything under control. Speaking of midfield, Bruno Guimarães, alongside Casemiro, created balance. Casemiro's experience shone through, breaking up attacks and distributing the ball with authority. Bruno's box-to-box contribution added energy and fluidity, linking defense and attack seamlessly. The midfield performance enabled Brazil to control the tempo, dominate possession, and exploit spaces in Chile's defensive structure. Now, if we look at the overall stats from a match, Brazil took 22 shots, with 7 on target. Compare this to Chile, who managed only 3 shots in total. This statistic alone reflects the dominance of Brazil, both offensively and defensively. The team didn't just win, they controlled every aspect of the game, from build-up play to finishing, leaving little room for the opponent to breathe. Raphinha, Estêvão William, and Gabriel Martinelli lit the final third on fire. Their movement, precision, and understanding of each other's runs were a joy to watch. João Pedro had a quieter game today, but there's no doubt he will grow into a crucial figure for Brazil in the future, potentially filling the number 9 role with goals and assists. What's most striking about this performance is how Ancelotti's tactical acumen shapes the team. Had Brazil played poorly or lost, critics would have questioned his decisions. Why Neymar Jr. wasn't included, why Vinicius Jr. or Rodrygo were not starting, or why other key players were omitted. But today, the results speak for themselves. Every decision paid off. Ancelotti's approach is clear. Create a balanced squad that can attack with width, control the midfield, and defend with intelligence. And today, that strategy was executed flawlessly. Douglas Santos, for instance, exemplifies this approach. His off-the-ball movement, his ability to create space and passing options, and his link-up play with Raphinha highlight how every player contributes to Brazil's attacking machine. The first goal was as much his creation as it was Estêvão William's finish. Then Paquetá's goal emphasized depth and bench strength, showing Brazil has players ready to step up immediately when called upon. Bruno Guimarães' third goal demonstrated midfield dynamism, energy, and sharp decision-making, a perfect box-to-box contribution. Defensively, the team remains compact, coordinated, and resilient. Even against a team like Chile, Brazil maintained structure and focus, allowing only minimal threats. Marquinhos' interventions and Magalhães' aerial dominance provided stability, while Casemiro and Bruno Guimarães controlled the center of the park. The fullbacks, Douglas Santos and another wide defender, provided width without compromising defensive duties, creating a perfect balance between attack and defense. Every element of Brazil's game today reflects preparation, strategy, and individual brilliance. Carlo Ancelotti has created a team that feels complete, versatile, and dangerous in every area of the pitch. This Brazil side is not just strong. It's tactically intelligent, technically skilled, and mentally resilient. The combination of experienced players, emerging stars, and tactical flexibility makes them a nightmare for any opponent. In conclusion, after watching today's match, it's hard not to believe that Brazil has returned to their classic form. From the first touch to the final whistle, from midfield control to clinical finishing, from tactical discipline to individual brilliance, Brazil displayed a performance that's nothing short of magnificent. They scored 3 beautiful goals, but more importantly, they showcased the rhythm, style, and approach that made them a global powerhouse in football. So, what do you think after watching today's match? Do you agree that Brazil has truly returned to their old glory? Let us know in the comments below. This is a team to watch, a team that inspires confidence, and most importantly, a team that reminds us why we fell in love with Brazilian football in the first place. Carlo Ancelotti has rebuilt Brazil not just to win matches, but to dominate them. With Estêvão William, Lucas Paquetá, Bruno Guimarães, Vinicius Jr, Rodrygo, and the supporting cast performing at this level, the road to the 2026 World Cup looks incredibly promising. Brazil isn't just playing football. They're orchestrating it with precision, creativity, and joy. Every movement, every pass, every goal tells a story of a team rediscovering its identity and power. From defense to midfield to attack, every player contributed to this masterclass. From Marquinhos' solidity to Casemiro's experience, from Douglas Santos' tactical intelligence to Raphinha's flair, from Estêvão Williams' stunning bicycle kick to Lucas Paquetá's instant impact, and Bruno Guimarães' box-to-box excellence. The message is clear. Brazil is back, and they're ready to reclaim their place at the top of world football. Stay tuned because this is just the beginning. The resurgence of Brazil under Carlo Ancelotti promises more thrilling football, more tactical brilliance, and more unforgettable moments leading up to the 2026 World Cup. This is a team that blends history, talent, and modern strategy into a footballing spectacle. And if you thought today was impressive, wait until you see how they continue to evolve, adapt, and dominate on the global stage. So, comment below. What's your take on today's performance? Has Brazil truly returned to their former glory? Your thoughts matter, because today we witnessed not just a victory, but a statement. Brazil is back, stronger than ever, and ready to make history once again.